Hello everybody and welcome to G8RStreams Breath of the Wild. We'll be continuing our search for the Lanayru Koroks in a moment. Sorry that we're starting a little bit later than I said we would, and I also apologize the music sounded a bit echoey. The setup for this is a little bit unusual. It's going to take a brief moment to get everything set up real quick, so I do apologize for this. Just bear with me for a moment. Switch over to that screen so you can have something more interesting to look at, and I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Alrighty then, let's play Breath of the Wild. So, for those of you who are new to these streams, basically how this is going to work is that we are going to be live streaming the recording session for collecting all of the Korok seeds in the game. And there are a lot of them. We've done the live streaming thingy for the How to Know Koroks, and we did all of that in one session. And that was a really bad idea because there were like 50 of them and it took us 5 hours to get them all. Even when I knew what I was doing. So yeah, these things do definitely take a little while to take care of. Alrighty then. So if you want an idea of where I'm at and recording this game normally, I just wrapped up the video where we were heading towards a stable. The next video I'm planning on recording is heading off to the Korok forest over there. But this is all in the Woodland stable. I don't want to be here. Where's my pony? There you are. Alright, so we're going to head back over to where we were at the ending of the last stream, and then we'll continue on from there. I do want to apologize again for what happened at the end of the last stream, where we suddenly ended everything. I don't really feel like explaining why that happened. It's just something that was out of my control, and I had to stop for the night. I'm not quite sure how long we'll be streaming today. I don't think we're gonna get all the Koroks in today's stream, but I definitely think we'll make some decent progress and stuff like that. Also, I just realized something. During that video I recorded, I changed my horse's mane, so there's gonna be a little bit of inconsistency in the Lanayru Koroks episode, but it's not that big of a deal, so who cares? Alright, so I just want to take a moment to make sure my audio's working on the stream. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. That's probably turn the volume up just a little bit, but I'll take care of that in a moment. Alright, so I apologize if you hear music in the background. My neighbors they are playing their music really, really loudly, and it's kind of bothering me. Hello, Threes Productions. Thank you for joining us today. Alright, let's see where these next Koroks are. I'm gonna put 4 beacons because it's the next one. Actually, right. How many am I at right now? I'm at 16. Okay, so next one's around here. We already got that one. So my notes are a little bit wrong. So we're at Korok number 17. 17 is up here. I'm gonna put 4 beacons right now, down right now, so that when we have the 18th one, I'm gonna have 4 beacons right now, so when we get the last one, it'll be an even 20, because we're doing this. We're setting the beacons multiples of 5 during the stream, during the Let's Play thingy. So yay. Where is that one? That one is located right here. And number 20 is, I think it's around here somewhere. Alright then. What the? No! Pony! Pony, come back! Be my friend! I will destroy this stupid Stal Blazovos jerk thing. Die! Haha. That looked painful. Alright, so the next 2 Koroks are going to be located over here. I was tempted to record another video earlier today where I would have activated that tower. I'm glad I didn't, because that would have also caused a few inconsistencies in the actual Lanayru episode itself. Alright, so number 17, large tree, the leaf symbol, and stump. Okay. Oh, it's a reindeer. Oh, it's cute. So how's everybody doing today? Are you having a good day? Did you have something nice to eat? Did you take over the world? Okay, I think the tree stumps are in there somewhere. Okay, I'm looking for is a tree stump that has a leaf symbol on it somewhere around the forest. So hopefully we'll be able to find that soon. Where'd you go, man? Stupid keys. Where is that tree? Probably could have been a little more specific in my notes. Okay, I'm super confused on where this one is. North of Zelda Pond, large tree with the leaf symbol. And a stump. Okay. Hopefully it's this one. Doesn't look like it's this one. This looks like it's another one of those challenges where, wait, north of the thing. So I'm gonna be that way. All right, is there anything in the stream chat? No, it doesn't look like it. I cannot find this stupid tree stump. Okay, the problem is that in my notes I wrote where the Korok is found, but things like this, the tree stump is found. You start off the tree stump puzzle thing a little ways away from where the actual Korok is. And that's kind of throwing me off because I can't find this stupid tree. Where is this tree? I can't find this stupid tree anywhere. Large tree with the leaf symbol and the stump. That's all that says. Okay, if I can't find it, I'm just gonna look it up. Curse you, past Lady Erdu, and not making clear enough note on this one. Thankfully, that hasn't been too much of a problem so far. Although I'm starting to get a little bit worried because it has happened. And yeah, it's making me a little concerned that some of the future regions are also going to be a bit more vague like that. I try to be vague when I write my notes because my mindset is I'm going to quickly glance at it and then continue the commentary without disrupting the flow of anything. Doesn't always work though. There is a Korok in that leaf, sparkly leaf thingy over there. We could get that one right now. But I want to find the one with the stupid tree stump. Alright, I'm pausing the game. I can't find it anywhere. I'll be right back. Past Lady Erdu, I hate you so much. In my notes that I wrote that it was north, but no, it's this way. In what world is that north? Hooray for typos that drive me crazy. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to go up to the top of this tree over here, and then when we get there, we'll continue the regular Let's Play commentary that we'll use for the Let's Play version of this video. I greatly apologize for that. Stupid past me wrote north instead of south. So we'll go over this way. That stupid keys can go away. So I invited my birthday party. I'm also getting a little concerned because neighbors upstairs are playing their music really loudly. I really hope that doesn't pick up on the microphone because if it does, that's going to cause a lot of problems for the video. Another thing about it is probably changing my armor because this is the armor that I'm wearing right now. This is special that you get from a side quest. So it might be a good idea to change this so that it doesn't spoil too much of what we're doing in the main series. I think that's what I usually wear. The location of this next Korok is going to be a little bit tricky, but what we want to do is you want to go on top of this tree stump right here. This tree is located on the hill where you can get blah, 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 blah. Stumbled over my words for a moment, so I'm going to wait for that to run out and then start over. That's the thing that sucks about trying to record a Let's Play through a live stream is that I stutter over my words sometimes, and if I do that, I can't really hide it that well because we're in a live stream. Let's try that again. To get started with this next one, you want to go to the large tree next to the guy that can sell you the shields and stuff like that. There's going to be a large tree stump right there. So next thing you want to do is you want to use the super handy dandy powers of shield surfing. And my shield broke. Yay, isn't that fun? Hopefully we still have enough time. Come on, 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 come on. We just barely ran out of time because my stupid shield broke. Game! And now you get to see the special behind-the-scenes bloopers. The James Rose says, looks like you're really stumped with this puzzle. Come on, James, that's a Gator tier pun. You could do better than that. For the next Korok we'll be looking for, we want to go towards this large tree. The guy next to it will sell you shields if you want to use that as an indication of where this one's located at. So we go down here, and we need to be quick about this because this timer runs out pretty quickly. So make sure you're not on a shield that's breaking. Oh, come on! Come on! Which one run? Which one run? I broke 2 shields trying to get this stupid Korok! I'm reloading the save. Except I can't because it didn't save, and if I do that, I have to replace all those stupid marker things. And that really sucks because both of those shields were really, really good. Both of those shields were hard to come by, and they both broke. What the? Random pony. Let's use that one. Take 5003. Giant tree. Guy next to it sells shields and stuff like that. And what you want to do is you want to go on top of the tree stump, and then you want to go down here, and then you want to shield surf, go as fast as humanly possible, and just go, go, go. Make sure the shield you're using is not breaking, because if it does, then you pretty much have no chance of getting this stupid Korok. Luckily, the guy next to it will sell you some shields, so you can always buy some from him. And now we can finally get this stupid Korok. For those of you watching the Let's Play version of this, I have a bit of a story. Stupid past Lady Garrett to you wrote the notes for that Korok wrong, saying that the tree stump was north of this area when it's actually south. Also, there's another Korok right here, and it's sparkling water in the river. Yay! And those of you who are watching the live stream version of this, what we're doing right now is that we're recording footage for the map, so that can appear in the bottom corner of the screen, so that people can have an easier time figuring out where the next one is. Basically, as a good reference point for people watching who don't know entirely where the area is supposed to be. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't. For the next Korok we'll be searching for, words. The next Korok is going to be located on top of that tree on the mountain over there. The best way to get over there is to teleport to the Lanayru tower, and then we can fly over there. And this is the part of the video. I really need to get a new microphone stand. This thing is so wobbly and easy to knock over. I really apologize for that. I apologize for the stream in general. This has kind of been a train wreck. Hopefully, it gets a little better. I've been streaming for a few years and I'm still bad at it. My content creation specialties are definitely better suited for, like, traditionally edited videos. This is why I don't stream that often. People in the chat, if there's anyone still there, Can you still hear me? Because I can't exactly check right now. Seems like it's still working. Okay, let's try that again. Whew. The next one we'll be looking for, the best place to start is by jumping off the Lanayru tower. And the next Korok we'll be looking for is going to be located near that tree on top of this mountain. So we want to go over there. It's going to be fancy. And now we have to climb up stuff. And people are calling me in the middle of videos. I don't recognize that number, so go away. Alright, so we'll go over here. And now we'll have to climb the mountain. Oh no, this is scary. This is the most troubling thing the Link has ever encountered. What? Lionels? No. That's no thing compared to climbing a tree. Alright, so, yeah. Climb on top of the tree, and then there'll be a sparkly leaf thingy up here. Haha, you found me! Bye-bye! And there's a block puzzle up there somewhere. Car, go away! My goodness, so much background noise! Stupid neighbors above me are playing music, stupid cars outside making noise, stupid people calling me. Is there a better place to... No, there's not. Okay. I was thinking maybe there would be a shrine next to the next to the Korok that we can go to. Doesn't look like it though, so we're gonna have to walk over there the old-fashioned way, and that's dumb. So I'm not quite sure how often we're going to be doing this, where we'll be streaming searching for the Koroks, because there's still a lot of these things, and the thing about recording a Let's Play video in this format is that I feel I'm a little limited when I can do it, because like if we're searching for these Koroks, then I feel like I can't really search for them on my own time because I'd have to do them on a live stream. So I think for the next one, I might try recording that one on my own time and see if I like that more than the live stream thing. Stupid cliff. Okay, we're gonna go over here instead. We're gonna go over to Veiled Falls and swim up the waterfall up there and then try going around that way. This entire area is kind of a pain in the butt to climb, to be honest. Thankfully, it's not like, I believe it's the Baron area, where that area is completely covered in a thunderstorm until you take care of a side quest or something. Daga Keek Shrine. So I mentioned this during my Let's Play video. That hasn't come out yet, but one thing I really like about the Zora armor set is that each piece of it does something special. Like the Zora shirt. This one lets you swim up waterfalls. The Zora pants increases your swimming speed, and the Zora hat, you can actually attack enemies underwater with that one. And it's really, really cool. It's one of my favorite pieces of armor in the entire game. For this video stream thingy, I'm trying my best to avoid using it so it doesn't spoil too much. That's also the reason why I have Mifa's Grace turned off, so that people watching the Let's Play version don't see that symbol before they could potentially watch the episode where we get that ability. Speedrunning tactics activate! If you're not familiar with this, what I'm doing right now is that you can do a speedrunning trick where if you mash the run and whistle button at the same time, Link will actually run a bit faster than usual. So that's something that's pretty neat. Pretty much that, and the trick where you use the bombs to make you glide faster. Those are pretty much the only speedrunning tricks I can do consecutively. Is that the right word? I don't think it is. Also, during this, I'm trying my best to avoid having the Divine Beast in the shot. We can see the Lanayru tower off in the distance over there. And what we want to do next is that there's going to be a block puzzle over here. The easiest way you can get across this area is to start off at Dagakeek's Shrine. Because when you do that, you'll be able to swim pretty close to where this mountain is and be able to walk around. And that's pretty fun. Alright, so now to set up the next set of beacons. We're currently at 20 Koroks right now for the Lanayru region. I think there's like 60 something here. Yeah, there's 62 here. Next one is going to be located right here. Oh boy, this next patch is going to be around here. That's going to be fun to navigate. Small hill within this area. Just looking over my notes to see if everything's alright. I think that's this one right here. Alright. And that one's located over here. I think that one's located over here. Isn't just riveting commentary. I know I said this before, but one thing I really want to improve on with future streams like this is I really want to get better at having the flow of the commentary better at the points like this where we're setting up the beacons and stuff like that. I really just don't know what to say during these points because I'm focusing on getting everything set up. So I can't really do much. That's one thing I really would like to do in the future. I really would like to have like a guest speaker with me who can look at the chat and talk with me between segments where we're getting Koroks and stuff like that. Unfortunately, getting co-commentators nowadays is a little tough because reasons and stuff. I mean, as it is, I was barely able to get this stream date set up because this college term has been kind of brutal. I mean, not brutal as in the classes are difficult or anything like that, but more so brutal as in I'm crazy enough to take 5 classes with 15 credits at a point in time where I'm not playing 3 games at the same time and recording stuff for a collab channel and writing 3 books at the same time and making a video game. I'm a crazy person. Leap of faith! Last minute save. I pushed the jump button! Do what I say, not what I do. Alright, let's try it again. My current mindset is that we'll go up to like 40 or 30 Koroks in today's stream, and we'll get the rest of them some other day. Because like I said earlier, it takes a long time. I My beacons are gone. Yeah, like I said earlier, the the Koroks, they take a long time to get. They had to know video took 5 hours, and there's more Koroks in the Lanayru region, I think. So, yeah, that's a big reason why I'm not too worried about getting every single one of them in today's video. Now, hopefully, it saves my beacons. Because if it doesn't, I'm not going to be a happy gator. And as it is, I'm kind of not a happy gator right now because my stupid neighbors are still playing their music really loud. Hello, Lanayru Tower. How are you doing? You won't even talk to me. Well, fine. I lived a full life. That's been safe. So the next Korok we'll be collecting is going to be located right here under this rock. Hey, you found me. Bye-bye. I'm going to drop this rock on your head. One thing I would like to see is, I probably wouldn't do this myself, but I would like to know what the percentage of Koroks I'm dropping the rocks on are. Next, we're going to look for a well with the ball and chain. So we want to go this way. Okay, there's a Wizrobe I saw over here. I think it has like a snow weapon thing. I thought I saw one, but I guess I didn't. Okay. I was hoping to find one of those so that I can use it for a side quest. Because there's a side quest in the Woodland region where you need to show a character a snow or an ice or a blizzard rod or something like that. Okay, I'm really curious what's in here. Something funny that happened when I was recording earlier was that these spiky bush things, there's a shrine where they're completely surrounding it. So, like, I was doing my usual thing where I was jokingly being a pyromaniac about it. And then it started raining right when I said that, and the fire went out. It was really funny. Like, there was just barely enough space for me to get into the shrine itself. And by the time that I came back out, because it all wasn't gone, it grew back when I left the shrine. It was amusing. Throwing spear, that's pretty good. What do I want to get rid of for that? That was fire. Fire hurts. I want to get rid of you. That one. Bye. Throwing spear. A specialized spear weighted to excel as a throwing weapon. It's perfectly balanced to be thrown further than your average spear, able to pierce targets from a great distance. Now, these are pretty good, although... Ow. These are pretty good. They're basically like a desperate arrow. Because they have really good range when you throw them. And they do a lot of damage. They're not the best at up-close combat, but they're pretty good from a distance. The problem with that is that if you're going to be fighting an enemy from a distance, you might as well use a bow and arrow. But there are going to be cases where you just don't have one, so that'd be a good idea to do stuff like that. What do I need? Don't need that. The river leading to Zora's domain is right there, and we can see the tower over there. So the next one we want to collect is going to be located over here, and there's going to be another one of those puzzles where we're going to have a ball and chain. So let's lift that into the air and drop it into the well. Unfortunately, there's no rocks near here for me to drop on your head. How rude. Okay, next one is up on top of this hill. I'm gonna teleport near the divine base so that we can get over there faster. You heard nothing. That definitely wasn't a soda bottle. Alrighty then. Next up is over there. Man, this view is just incredible. This area is just so pretty. I'd say Breath of the Wild has the best sunsets ever. Like, there's nothing that can beat this. It's just so beautiful. Alright, so the next Korok we're being looking for is, okay, it's somewhere around here. I'm just gonna take a moment to look for it. Basically, what we're looking for right now is that we're gonna be looking for a circle of rocks, because it's gonna be one of those kind of things. I think it might be around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Okay, so, yeah, circle of rocks. So we can take care of that. If you need help with this, then you can use the tried and true formula of using Cryonis to give yourself a little bit of extra room to throw it. Or not. I see how it is, game. Make a liar out of me, will you? Why is this not working? Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. That wasn't too difficult. I'm just bad at this game. One thing I really like is that all the Koroks, a detail that I really like about them is that they look like they're made out of different types of wood. Like, they're not all made out of the same type of tree or anything like that. Like, the trees that we see in this part of the forest, they look like they're more redwood than the other ones we've seen. And so the design of the Korok matches that as well. It's a really nice touch. One thing that I'll say about this game is that I hear some people saying that the game feels empty at times, like there's not that much to do. And one thing I want to say about that is that if you feel that way, it's probably because you're teleporting a lot. So one way they can really get a sense of just how big this game is to walk around a bit more. Like, we could have teleported back to the Divine Beast up there and just jump to the next one. And that probably would have been better for saving on time. But it's just a lot more fun to just run around and just see how beautiful this world is. It kind of reminds me of how some people from some Xenoblade Chronicles X fans feel that the game is better before it can fly around everywhere. I would agree with that if it didn't take like 3/4 of the entire game to be able to fly at all, which drives me crazy. Is that a blood moon? That looks like a blood moon. No, it's not. It's just the Death Mountain. The red fire made it look like it was a blood moon. Don't judge me. Trying to find a good reference point for where we're at. Let's go up here on top of the tree. Ah, get away from me. Okay, this seems like it would be a good spot. Alright. The Lanayru Tower is located over there. We can see Death Mountain over there, as well as the dam surrounding Zora's domain. So now we go over this way. Because somewhere around this river, there's going to be a balloon. Balloons are not allowed to exist in this area. It must be destroyed. Die! If I could aim properly. Yay! You found me! When I find a rock in this area, I'll make sure to throw it down there. You haven't seen the last of me! The James rolls says, just 6 million, give or take, more to go. It certainly feels like it. Oh my god, I just noticed. My microphone has a dent in it now. I've dropped this so many— Shiny! 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 Must collect shiny! Must collect shiny! Don't teleport me away, I must collect the shiny! Stupid divine beast. But yeah, my microphone, the top of it has a dent in it now. I don't know if— I can't tell right now if that's going to affect the quality of the microphone, but the stand that I'm using to hold it in place, it's very, very flimsy, and I move around a lot when I'm sitting, so it gets knocked over a lot, and it's not exactly the best thing in the world. Where is that shiny? Where's a shiny? Where's a shiny? Did it disappear because it got teleported away from the— It's not like we could really go there anyway because there's a powerful wind draft right there. Stupid shiny, without you I have nothing more to live for. I don't have a bomb arrow. Where'd my bomb arrow go? I had a bomb arrow before, and now it's gone. I think it might be a good idea to get a new microphone anyway, because as much as I love this one, like I said earlier, it's also been dropped a lot, so if that's going to affect the quality of it, I'm going to look into getting a replacement one for it. Maybe I'll get one of those headsets. I haven't used a headset in a very long time. So maybe I look into getting one of those. If you can recommend a good one, let me know in the comments, because the one I use right now is a Blue Yeti Nano, so if there's a headset or another microphone similar to that, I'll look into it. I can't promise anything because microphones are expensive and money's a little tight nowadays because reasons. And now it's raining. So it's really hard to find a good reference point right now because it's raining. But that giant blue thingy over there is a Lanayru tower. You can also see on the corner of the screen that we're next to a giant mysterious blue thingy that I won't spoil in case you haven't seen those videos yet. So next thing you want to do is there's going to be a puzzle like this. Where do I want that to be located at? Where do I want that? I see now. Okay, we want it up here. Yay, I figured it out instantaneously without having to think about it. And now to record the thingy where I do this. Derp, 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 derp. That was the symphony of Korok hunting. Copyright Lady Gear to you. Alrighty then, now for the next batch. After this one, after we finish this next batch, it's gonna move us up to 30 Koroks. Wait, was that 30? No, wait, hold on. Okay, we're at 26 right now, I think. It's kind of weird that they don't have a name for this pond right here. That would have been a little nice, but they didn't. Alright, a large pond south of the Lanayru region. Okay, I want that right there. Yeah, it looks like we're going this way now. And the last one is over here. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to head over to... Where do I want to go? I want to see if I could find somewhere to stop and rest at an inn or something like that. I think I'll go to the one in Zora's Domain because there's a soft bed in there and that one will give you extra stamina. So that's pretty nice. I would go for extra stamina when turning in the spirit vessels, but right now I'm focusing more so on getting up to 13 hearts because doing that will get you something cool. So that's like my big priority when it comes to that department. So we'll go over here and we're going to go for the blissful waterbed. The sound effect that Link makes when he's on the blissful waterbed, it's like one of my favorite sounds in the entire game. Because whenever I hear that, and I know for a fact I already mentioned this during the regular videos, but what I really love about that is the fact that it sounds like he's jumping on a bed that's made out of jello. Magnesis. When you find a metallic object, you can use the power to lift up and move around freely. It's still raining! That's the whole point of... That's the whole point of me staying at a stupid inn. I do wish this game had a system like Xenoblade Chronicles where you can manually set the time of day to be whatever you want. It is more realistic that he... It is more realistic that he stays on in and you skip ahead in time that way. But screw realism, make my games more convenient. Okay, I'm curious, what's in here? There's an explosive thingy right here, and I'm about to blow it up. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I want to get a picture of this. This is a rare ore deposit, and that's pretty handy dandy. So we're going to destroy it. Yeah, that had a lot of really good materials. Wow. Okay. Do I want to bother sleeping again? Why not? Let's pull this out. And for those of you who don't know what that trick is that I'm doing, if you have a piece of wood and flint and you smack it with a metallic object, you can create a campfire like that. And there's a blood moon. Goody. Cool. Great. Awesome. It's not that big of a problem. It's just surprising when it happens. My sister is deathly terrified of these things. I don't blame her because it is a sudden thing that just happens. Is it still raining? It's still raining! Are you freaking kidding me? Fine, game. Whatever. I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. I hope you're happy. So I've been trying to make it so that it'll stop raining for a bit, but it just won't stop. So, whatever. It's a little hard to find a good reference point, but up there on top of that mountain, that's Ploymus Mountain. That's important if you're trying to get into the story things and stuff like that. But anyway, we go over here and there's some sparkly leaves of sparkliness and they're shiny and I'm going to destroy this Korok. Yeah, you're too adorable to kill. That reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when they see Baby Groot and they're like, what do we do with this thing? Are we going to kill it? No, it's too adorable to kill. So, that would be a good reference point for getting up there. If we had the shrines over here taken care of, we could have used that. I honestly think this is probably just going to be the best option, because everything else is going to require us to hike a long distance. And there's a stupid wind right there. Okay, for this next one, it's going to be a circle of rocks. All right. Oh, that's convenient. Hello, Mount Lanayru. It's been a little while since we've seen you. Unless, of course, you're watching this before you're watching the How to Know Korok episode. In which case, it's a mysterious mountain. It's the first time we've ever seen such a thing. I do find it a little weird that they have a mountain named Mount Lanayru, but it's not part of the Lanayru region, even though it's right next to it. I never understood that. That's just kind of weird. But anyway, for the next Korok we'll be collecting, we'll be going over here and dropping this rock in the middle of the circle of rocks. And you know what? This one is right next to a rock. Ah! Right, the other one's gonna be up there. So, question for anybody who's still here. I don't know if there is because the chat's been quiet for a little while. So, for anybody who's still here, what do you think of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity? Are you looking forward to it? Are you going to get it day one? Is it something you're going to 100% the first day that comes out? I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really fun game. My concern with it, though, is that the way to 100% it's going to be as much of a pain as the original Hyrule Warriors. Because as much as I love the original Hyrule Warriors, I have no incentive to 100% that game. Because a lot of the ways to complete Hyrule... A lot of the rewards required to 100% Hyrule Warriors requires a lot of repetitious things for you to do. And, like, it was fine when it started, but then they just kept adding adventure mode maps. And all the adventure mode maps are really fun. They have some really fun challenges. But to 100% one adventure mode map is kind of a pain. There's like 8 of them in the final game. So I'm kind of hoping that they simplify 100%ing Age of Calamity. I know for a fact they're not going to, because it's based off Breath of the Wild. So, yeah, it's just like my one big concern. But I'm also really looking forward to it. I'll talk more about it after we collect this next Korok. Continuing the trend of the How to Know Korok video, we're going to be using the Mount Lanayru mountain area as a reference point for these next couple Koroks. So this next one's going to be located right here, under a pile of leaves. And if we had a Korok leaf, we could use that to blow away the leaves, but we don't. Which means I can unleash my inner pyromaniac. The fire's starting. Fire! Burn! Burn! And this combines like my 2 favorite things in the game. We get to burn stuff, and we get to drop a Korok on the rock. I said that backwards, but I don't care. Just making a little note for myself mentally of a good way to get that shrine right there. I think for this shrine, honestly, I'm going to get that in the same video that we get the stuff in this area, because it just might be a bit more convenient. Okay, for this next one, it's a Bomba Boulder. Okay, what's this area called again? Lanayru Bay. Over here near Lanayru Bay, Mount Lanayru is right there. And the next Korok we'll be looking for is over here. And also the previous Korok that we found is just a little over those cliffs right there, so that's a good reference point if you need that as well. As if you're not getting enough reference points from the Mount Lanayru and the map on the corner of the screen and all that good stuff. These Koroks are so adorable. I really want to get a plushie of these things. They're just so cute. Blurb, blurb. Blurb, blurb. Blurb, blurb. And blurb, blurb. Alright, so we're at 30 Koroks right now. I think now's a good time to take a little break because we've been streaming for about an hour or so. So when we come back, we're going to keep searching for more Koroks. I don't know how far we'll be going into today's stream. We're definitely not going to get every single one of them today because there's still a lot to go through. But on the bright side, on my notes, we now have enough Koroks that only contain they only take up 1 page of written notes and stuff like that. So it is 6:17 right now. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, something like that. That's a good time. So I'll see. So far, the only big regret I have with Splatoon 2 Let's Play was that during Octo Expansion, I didn't really take the time to really appreciate that song. But we still have plenty of time in that Let's Play, so we still have time. Excuse me. So, I'm a big dumb, stupid idiot box because... okay, I don't know how this happened, but OBS's audio settings apparently weren't reading anything from my computer. So there's no music during the first intermission, and there was no game audio during the first segment. So, long story short, I am not good at streaming. Yeah, boy. Kinda would have been nice if somebody told me about that, but stream chat's been pretty quiet during the stream, so can't really blame anybody for that one. Alright, I'm just gonna look over... Where is the... Okay. Alright, next one's gonna be lifting a rock. Yeah, if anybody is still here, let me know how the audio bouncing is. If it could be fixed, like if the game audio could be quieter or louder or anything like that. I won't have it too loud so that it doesn't make me hard to hear. Because as it is, my voice is already pretty quiet as it is. The last Korok that we collected is over there, so the next one we'll be collecting is going to be located right here. And this one's going to be located underneath the rock, which means we get to smack it in the face with it. Or the Octorok can do that for me. That works too. On the topic of stream chat and things like that, one thing that I kind of want to get off my chest right now is, like, I don't know exactly when I started streaming, but throughout all that time, I still don't know when's the best time to announce a stream is. Because I feel like if I do it the day that the stream is going to happen, I feel like that doesn't give people a whole lot of notice. But in the past, I've experimented with trying to announce it a couple days ahead of time. Like this stream, I announced it, I think it was yesterday. And recently I decided that I'm going to start doing that because whenever I try to announce a stream schedule, it never works out. So I figured if I can at least announce the day ahead of time, I should be able to take care of anything that may prevent it from happening. But the thing is, no matter how I announce it, it always seems like the amount of people who actually end up watching it just completely, it like fluctuates from stream to stream. I do really appreciate people who do come to watch these things. It's nice being able to chat with people in the stream chat. It's just that I can never really tell when's the best time to announce it so that people can have plenty of time in advance to know that's going to happen, but also so that they don't forget about it, if that makes any sense. Because I know that if you announce a stream too far in advance, then people tend to forget about it. Mount Lanayru can be seen right there. It's a little obscured by the rain, but what's not obscured by the rain are these sparkly leaves. Come back here, come back here, come back here, come back here, sparkly leaves. Come back here and face me like a man. I didn't actually finish my train of thought for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I was just thinking about that. So, yeah, I already said that I hope Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity isn't as repetitive to 100% as the first Hyrule Warriors game is. I don't know if that's a common thing for Musou games to be a pain to 100%, because Hyrule Warriors is literally the only one that I've ever played. So, excuse me. So, one other big thing that I really hope they do with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, they're definitely not going to do this, but I can dream. I really hope they use this game as an excuse to make Lana and Linkle canon, because they were really fun characters in the original Hyrule Warriors. I especially loved Lana, but they're not canon. So I'm really hoping this game is kind of used as an excuse to make them canon, even if they only appear in like some kind of side story or anything like that, or a DLC campaign or anything like that. I just want them to appear in the game. Like Volga and Wizro, they could stay out of it because I didn't like them, but I need Lana, Lincoln, and Age of Calamity. They were adorable. South of Heron Lagoon and north of Mount Lanayru, and the previous Koroks that we were searching for are over there. This area right here, there's a side quest, a shrine quest theme. That I'm gonna try that again. Take two. So in the middle of these rock formations with the windy currents and things like that, there is a shrine quest in this area. Mount Lanayru is over there. This area is south of whatever this place is. So there's going to be another circle of rocks we could take care of. So let's throw it down there. This may take a couple attempts, but eventually, with enough perseverance, we'll be able to take over the world. Yay! That's the power of perseverance. That's a big word. Next one's over there. Okay. A bit of a fun fact. This is very random and off topic, but perseverance is actually the first big word that I remember. Because I think it was in first grade. It was the first day of school. The teacher taught us that word. Basically as a motivational thingy for us to keep trying because it was the first day of first grade and things like that. So looking back on it, it was good motivational advice, but at the same time, that's like a really big word. Like there's no way that a 5 or a 6-year-old would be able to spell that. The previous Korok that we were searching for is located over there. And over this way, there's going to be a metallic plate thingy. But because it's rude, it won't let us use magnesis on it. So we'll need to use stasis as soon as I push the right button. That might be a good idea. So we can smack it around with the sledgehammer and send it flying. It's flying, it's flying, it's flying high in the sky. I may or may not have been binge watching SpongeBob lately. That reminds me of something funny. So I was binge watching SpongeBob recently. It was this particular day I was keeping an eye on my baby niece, and so my sister comes back home and finds that we're watching SpongeBob together. She's not entirely happy about the fact that I was exposing her to SpongeBob. I mean, I could probably have the baby niece watch one of the other shows that I've been watching lately, like How I Met Your Mother or Psych or things like that. But something tells me those shows probably aren't the most appropriate thing for a baby to watch. Just a feeling. Okay, for this next one, I definitely want to be a bit less rainy so we can actually see where we're going. Great! Cool! Awesome! There's a line all over there! Never mind, we're getting out of here. I don't care. I don't care about it being clearly visible or anything like that. We are getting away from that line now. There's an island over here that we can go take care of stuff and things like that. For this next one, there's going to be a trail of flowers we can follow around. So, let's follow them around. These puzzles are pretty fun and all, but they are also kind of a pain because, as I've mentioned before, the way that I wrote my notes for this series, I didn't write where you start following the trail. I wrote where they lead to. Probably wasn't the best thing in hindsight, but hopefully at some point we'll be able to get this stupid flower. Yeah, you found me! Alright, before I do that, I'm gonna read the stream chat, see if there's anything there. Hello, Bankarman. Thank you for joining us today. Pancake says, SpongeBob needs to be watched by everyone. Great, cool, awesome, amazing, spectacular. Alright, so thank you for watching. I thought you were avoiding Breath of the Wild stuff. So now I need to be extra careful not to discuss spoilers or anything like that. So basically what we're doing right now is that we are searching for Koroks seeds. There's 900 of them in this game. I believe there's like 62 in this region. So right now I'm setting up beacons so that I know where I'm looking. Then that's going to be pretty amusing. So the next one's going to be over here. I don't know how much longer we'll be going for, because I made it pretty clear earlier on the stream. Just reminding people who, in case you weren't here before. I'm not going to be going for every single one of them today, because there's a lot. And I don't think I can do another thing like I did with the Hot to Know region, where I got every single one of them in a single stream. It took like 5 hours. So we're not going to do that again. The next one is up here. And continuing off from where the previous Korok was located at, the next one's going to be located over here. There's going to be a circle of rocks. And the lone rock is going to be located over here. As per usual, if you're having a hard time finding where that last rock is, you can always use stasis to find it. So that's pretty nice indeed. We'll place that right there. And the Korok will miraculously appear. And because it's tradition... Yeah, we'll throw the rock at the Korok's face! So I am nervous to go back up there because we saw the Lino over there. And those things aren't exactly the most fun thing in the world to deal with. I highly, highly, highly doubt I'm going to succeed in avoiding it. But hopefully we'll be able to do that. And we smacked her head against the Crownless block. Alright, so as we go across this area, this might be really repetitive to say, but just like a little reminder for those, well, first of all, if there's anybody who's watching this who's played the game before, try to avoid story details or anything like that in case that other people in the stream haven't played the game yet. I know Pancake hasn't played the game yet and things like that. And also, yeah, for those of you who don't know how these videos are working, basically we're recording the footage for collecting Korok seeds, and that footage will be used in an eventual edited montage later in the Let's Play. The Korok episodes themselves are kind of uploaded on a when it's done basis, as opposed to the rest of the Let's Play, which is upload on a somewhat consistent schedule. Okay, this next one we're looking for. We're gonna need to follow another trail of flowers, I think. Am I looking in the right place? I need to be up here. Okay. So, we're looking for a trail of flowers to follow around, and that's gonna be fun. Pancake says that Yaba got bored. From what I've seen, this game looks very empty. Rock, the ancient weapon of pioneers. That is one thing you'll definitely see a lot of people say, is that Breath of the Wild can feel empty. I assure you, it's not. It may seem empty right now because I'm not really going for any of the side activities, but to give you a bit of an idea of what I could do right now, like I said, there's a Lionel over here, which is like a very powerful enemy. There's a shrine located over here. There's a lot of stuff in this mountain over here. So it may seem empty watching right now because we're only going for the Koroks seeds. But I promise you, this isn't like Twilight Princess where there's really not that much to do on the overworld. There is a bunch of stuff we could do right now that I'm just trying to avoid because we're, what was it? Ah! I found a flower! Come here, flower! Come here, flower! Where are you? Where'd the flower go? There it is. So this right here, we're searching for the next flower, and it's gonna be fun. We'll go down here. And I believe this is the last one. Hey, you found me! Yeah, going back to my tangent a moment ago. So, yeah. Well, I guess that's basically everything I was trying to say, was that, like, looking at it right now from an outsider's perspective, this all feels empty, but yeah, there is a lot of stuff in just like this one area we could do. There's plenty of stuff on that end over there, for example. And if we get bored of this one area, then there's always like another area we can go to. Like if I decide to stop looking for Koroks seeds all of a sudden, I could continue on the path that I was going to over in this area. Or I could look for another story monster. Stupid! Go away. Alright. The next one, we're gonna go over here. There's gonna be a balloon around here somewhere. Where is that balloon? Ah, okay. Okay, so that's the one we're gonna be looking for next. So I'm gonna climb back on top of this mountain so that I can get the footage of having a good reference point for the beginning of this clip in the montage. So one thing that I will say that I'm a bit nervous when it comes to actually editing the videos is that the How to Know video had only 50 Koroks in that video. And there are regions in this game that have 90 of them. And the How to Know video was like an hour long. So that's one thing I'm really, really worried about. I don't want to split any montages into multiple parts or anything like that. But I also don't want the videos to be too long. Over there is Lanayru Bay. The Mount Lanayru is over there, and the islands that we just got the previous Koroks are beyond that cliff over there. So this next point we'll be going to, we want to go over here. There's going to be a tunnel around this area. And there's going to be a lone balloon which we can destroy. As we've established earlier, balloons are not allowed to exist in Hyrule. Pancake said the balloon popped. Okay, so the next one we'll be going towards is going to be located over here. We're going to want to go past these. Oh, there's some deer over there. Aw, that's cute. I could have made them my dinner, but I decided not to. Okay, this next one is going to be a block puzzle, so hopefully it's down there. I really don't want to have to climb this mountain right here, because it's going to be a bit of a roundabout way if we have to do that. So okay, we're good. Block puzzle's right there. It should be okay. Should all be good. This is the same rock formation that we saw earlier. There is a shrine quest in this area as well. And Mount Lanayru is just over there. It feels like we're recording the How to Know video all over again using Mount Lanayru for every other reference point. So, we'll move this block over here. And it looks like the piece that's missing is right here. So we'll go that, and the Korok will appear. I still want a plushie of these things. The Koroks are so adorable in this game. I know I've said that plenty of times already in the stream, but they're just so cute. And the next one's going to be a bomb boulder. Probably not that one. And there's a dog barking outside my window. Really hope that doesn't pick up on the mic. The previous Korok that we got was just down there. And over here, it's not just a boulder, it's a rock! A rock! And it's an explosive rock. And there's a Korok. And we have a rock, and you know what we must do? We must fight the temptation. We must break this addiction. Go away, rock! I'm sorry, Korok. Can you find in your heart to forgive me? You won't even talk to me. These clouds are really beautiful. Alright, so that's 40 Koroks right now. So I think this next batch might be the last one we do. Depends on how I feel after that. Because we've been going on for a little while already. So I'm not quite sure how much longer we'll be going. And it's going to take a moment to get everything set up. Alright, so, well, might be a good idea to get this footage real quick. Dude. And where's the last one? Over here. If you're wondering what I'm doing when I'm going like this, in the Korok episodes, I have a screen on the bottom corner showing the exact location of the Korok during these clips and things like that. So that's pretty exciting. Alright, the next one is up here somewhere. Okay, can't quite tell where this next one is. Where is this next one? Alright, sorry about that. I could have made my notes for that just a little bit clearer. Alright, so... I don't want to have to climb this mountain because I don't have really good stamina right now. But we can try. When I go up here, I can see if there's anything in the stream chat. Pancake says he's going to head out now. Bye, Pancake. Thank you for coming. So yeah, I think after we get collected this batch of Koroks, that's going to be it for today's stream. So, yeah, is this a good place to... Okay, that's good. This is like a really, really tiny cliff. I would be nervous as heck to be standing right there. Like, I'm not afraid of heights or anything like that. What I am afraid of is looking over cliffs. It's a very, very, very specific fear, but I don't particularly care that much about looking over cliffs and things like that. And having my back turned away from the cliff is kind of no better. Especially on a tiny ledge like that where somebody like me with gigantic feet would probably slip off. Not a very pleasant thought. So, we'll continue on up here. Who is texting me in the middle of videos? Give away. Okay, with the yellow stamina, we should have enough to make it to the top of that one. I really, really didn't want to have to use the stamina right now because to get the yellow stamina wheel, we would have had to have gone to the blissful waterbed. And it doesn't recharge like the regular one. This is not a big enough cliff to stand on. That makes me a little concerned. Do I have any recipes to restore? Yes, I do. Okay, that's good. And just use that one. I really should be cooking more in this game because I haven't really been doing that. Most of the recipes that I've already gotten I get from side quests and things like that. So I haven't really gone out of my way to make those myself. And I really should because I think I could be a bit more specific on actually making the cooking recipes. I did think about making a cooking episode. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to go through that though because that could probably just be like a side topic to a separate video. Okay, we need to be up there for this next one. And our yellow stamina is gone. How sad. I think we could stand on this cliff right here. I think. Maybe. Sort of. Kind of. That definitely help us get up there anyway, because steeper cliffs consume a lot more stamina quickly. So that's not exactly the best thing in the world. Mount Lanayru is going to be located over there, and we can see Lanayru Bay down there. For the next Korok we'll be collecting, it's going to be underneath this boulder, and we can blow that up. And as per usual, the Korok is going to be hiding underneath the rock. You found me! So I don't know if I mentioned this yet. Probably did earlier in the stream. But I think I'm going to go between... Blah. Next time I go look for Korok seeds, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to compare the editing and recording process of getting this video done compared to that one. And I'm going to see which one is easier on me. Because... if I can finish those videos faster, recording them outside of streams and things like that, I think I might just go that route. Because the thing with trying to record it this way is that I kind of feel like I have to keep the conversation going, and I'm not that great at streaming. So, it probably might be a better idea to do these off stream. It was a fun experiment. I'm not quite sure I'm going to be doing this again. But... I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind a little bit later. Where's this area? Okay. The East Reservoir Lake is going to be located over there, and over in this area in a place called Tall Peak, which I greatly appreciate the name of this place. We go over here, and it's going to be another one of these block puzzles. So, the one that appears to be missing is going to be this one. So we're going to stack that one on top of this one. And doing that will give us our sweet, sweet reward. Okay, where's this next one? There's a Bumble over there. And Mount Lanayru is over there. So we go over this way. And... just like all the other Bumble boulders we've been blowing up, there's gonna be another rock. Surprise, surprise, there's a Korok under the rock. I think that is another thing I'm thinking about when it comes to these kind of videos. Is that this is not a good place to be at all. Okay, I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna teleport over to this way. It might be a bit of a longer route to go that way, but it's a safer route because there's a bunch of strong bokoblins right there. Another thing I was just thinking about when it comes to these videos is that with the Dueling Peaks Korok episode, that one was done post-commentary, so it kind of felt like I had more freedom to talk about other stuff outside of just the Koroks. But with these ones, I feel like I can really only talk about them because I'm editing them down as a montage. So, I don't know. I think maybe after the stream is over, I'll do a Twitter poll thing asking people if they prefer it to be like the Dueling Peaks episode or if they want to see the stream format continue. I'm honestly not quite sure, because, like I mentioned earlier, it seems like no matter how far in advance I announce these things, it seems like, where am I going with this? It seems like the amount of people who are actually chat in the stream chat kind of fluctuate, and it's never consistent. That is one thing that's a little hard about streaming, is that you're gonna have days where like you're streaming and things like that, and there's like a bunch of people, and the stream chat just keeps going and going, and it's a lot of fun. And then there are other days where it's very inactive, and you're not quite sure what to do with yourself. Okay, we don't want to go in the water quite yet until the salmon's refilled. There we go. And now we can go this way. Can I? Oh, derp. I'm not wearing the Zora shirt. There we go. Swim, Link. Swim! This is still one of the coolest things ever, being able to swim up a waterfall. That'd be like so cool in real life. Although I'd imagine it would be absolutely terrifying because the cold water rushing against your skin like that. I'm sure that probably is better to think about rather than actually doing it. And all the water going into your eyes and things like that. Like, realistically, probably wouldn't be that fun, but the thought of it is awesome. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where I would like to do it sometime, but the more I think about it in a realistic sense, the more I'm like, oh, that actually kind of suck. So I definitely want to be careful over here, because there was a blood moon earlier on the stream, which means that all the field monsters have reset, which means the Lionel is back over here, and I don't want to deal with that thing. So I'm going to try to get it over here as quickly as possible without attracting attention to it. So I want to avoid it. Okay, it's over there. It doesn't quite see us, so we should be okay. I gotta say, trying to find a good resource to tell me whether or not you needed to fight the Lionel to continue the story, that was kind of a pain, because most of the information that I could find came from like Reddit boards and things like that, or GameFAQs message boards, and a lot of people were saying different things, so it was kind of obnoxious trying to find that information out on my own. We're near the top of Ploymus Mountain. The Lionel Jerk is over there, and we see the Easter Reservoir Lake over there. So the next Korok we'll be searching for is going to be another one of those things where we're going to be following the Trail of Flowers, which might be helpful if I could... Oh, there it is. It was kind of blending into the ground right there, so I couldn't quite see it for a moment, but now I can. So we'll continue following it around. And the next one's going to be up there. And the final one is going to be up here on the top of the mountain. Who could have seen that coming? You'll never see it coming. I've been playing a lot of Persona lately, so I've had the music of Persona 4 and 3 on my mind a lot lately. And for this next Korok, where's a boulder that starts off this one? Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought it was a boulder that we had to roll around into that hole, but it's a metallic one, so probably should have started my search with that one. There is a waterfall right here, and I'm really tempted to go swim down it, but that's not what we're doing right now. We're looking for Korok seeds. I'll take care of that in a moment. I don't need to, but it's just really fun. This whole game is fun. So we're over here, and now we can lift off the metallic boulder and drop it into the thingy. Yay, we got a hole-in-one! That's how you play golf, right? 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 Alright, so now we're at 45 Koroks right now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the footage back to where it was at the beginning of this stream so that next time I record this game on my own time, I can get things a bit more smoothly. So I think that's going to be a good place to call it quits for today's G8R stream. We only have 62 minus 45. We only have like, what, 13 Koroks left? I did that math mentally, and I don't trust myself with that, so I'm definitely not using a calculator. It was 17? Wow, my math is really off. That's what happens when I try to do math mentally quickly and things like that. But anyway, that's not important right now. The important part right now is that that's going to be a good place to call it quits for today's G8R stream. So, I don't know when the next one will be, and I really do not want to announce one right now. Because every single time that I try announcing a stream, like a few days ahead of time or anything like that, it never goes as planned. So, I'm just going to say that the next stream will probably either be part 3 of the Lanayru Koroks stream, or we'll play a round of random number gaming or something like that. So, actually, you know what? There is one stream that I definitely do know is going to happen. There's going to be a Splatfest at the end of the month for the Trick or Treat rematch. I definitely know for a fact that's going to happen. So that's going to happen. It's going to be awesome. We may or may not, but definitely will have Gaming with Pi joining us. Although that might change depending on whether or not he has work or anything. But that's our important right now. The important part right now is that that's the end of the stream. Someday I'll be able to finish off a stream without it becoming a rambling mess or anything like that. The horse might be too far away from it. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we'll call the horse the old-fashioned way and make somebody else do it for us. What's a cat painting? Oh, that's kind of cute. It's really fun seeing these guys' drawings. I didn't really pay them too much of attention to what this guy's painting, but we did see in Kakariko Village that he's painting Imba's house and things like that. And now we can see here that he's starting to paint the hills over here. Alright, so let's save the game. And that's going to be it for today's G8R stream for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel for more Breath of the Wild goodness, because we do have an ongoing Let's Play going on. The next episode would unfortunately not be released tomorrow. I didn't really get a chance to finish up that video today. I was hoping to, but got busy with other stuff, so that didn't happen. So it's probably going to be uploaded on either Tuesday or Wednesday, followed by the next Power 2 episode the following day and things like that. So stay tuned to the channel for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, Splatoon 2 Splatfest. We will continue streaming Breath of the Wild at some point. We're at least going to do one more stream for the Lanayru Koroks. I don't know about any other Koroks later down the line, but we definitely will have a Splatoon 2 stream at the end of the month for the Trick or Treat rematch, and it's going to be pretty fun. So thank you all so much for watching, and next time, lay the gear to you.